Do any of you guys think that you have any kind of psychic ability at all? Because we just got an email. She's saying her husband thinks that she's psychic. I'm pretty sure he said psychic, not psycho.
No.
Is there any part of you guys that think that you have any kind of ability like that whatsoever?
None.
Nah.
None.
Zero.
I mean, I think we all like have dreams, and then the next day something happens, and it reminds you of the dream you had the night before, right? Does that ever happen to you guys?
Not
Not really.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well then that happens.
Maybe you're
to me a
psychic.
lot.
Maybe you're the only one on the show.
It's usually nonsense dreams, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck was that? And then something happens later that day, and I'm like, oh my god, I saw this.
It's nonsense dreams from stuff that has happened already. Like my brain piecemeals like all the things that I've seen or heard or done or watched right before I went to bed, and then concocts some weird conglomeration.
I'm wondering if there's anybody listening at some point like thought you might have the ability and then something happened. You're like, I just got to give into it because I actually think I am.
I've had deja vu like crazy before. Like I feel like I've done this before,
For
but
sure.
never like a premonition of something that is to happen. Cass?
I kind of did for a while. I felt, and I've always felt like kind of crazy talking about it. I just felt like there were presences in the room trying to like talk to me somehow. Not like the voices inside my head before you go down that path, but I shut it down. I don't want to deal with it. I didn't want it. I ignored it. Like I wouldn't listen. Sometimes I would hear stuff whispering my name, super creepy. Shut it down. I don't, because that stuff runs in my family.
Is that why you don't play with Ouija boards?
Yeah, I'm not going down that pathway. Honestly, like I've had family members with out of body experiences who have had psychic premonitions. Not playing that game. I don't want it. It's one of y'all can take it.
That's why I won't play Battleship. I am sure that when I'm just sitting there one night, big old missile's going to come right in my house. I told you guys about my friend last week, Daniel Mason Jones, who's got this. And at some point or another, he learned how to turn it off and turn it back on. But in this email here, she says, hey, Bert Show, my husband thinks I can predict the future. Now that I have gotten your attention, not sure exactly how to go about this topic. Are they all coincidence or is it something more? I just don't know. I sleep hard and have tons of dreams all the time. Most you usually forget about throughout the day, but I've started having random ones that just feel, she says, different. I've had at least 6 dreams that seem too peculiarly vivid and uncomfortably realistic. They are first-person dreams where I'm essentially seeing things happen to myself, but I get this gut feeling for these vivid dreams as if I am seeing through the eyes of someone else. Each of these dreams tend to play out in real life within 48 hours. For instance, I had a dream about my car having the steering wheel suddenly lock up and not being able to turn it or control the car. The car would barely move. It was snowing. Luckily, I was not hurt and managed to get the car stopped and call specific person for help. When I woke up, I had this gut feeling that it involved my sister-in-law, and I told her about the dream, and I highly suggested she stay off the interstate for a while. She listened to my advice. The next day it happened. It was snowing. She'd taken a back road, and her steering wheel locked up on her. She was unable to turn the car. She even called the person I had called in the dream. It all came true. I know nothing about cars and could not believe that it was specifically related to the steering wheel. Other dreams that have come true regarding a family member having 2 interviews and being offered a huge job. I knew nothing about the second interview as he had just scheduled it and had not told anyone. I'd not talked to his family member and knew nothing about it. I happened to mention it or happened to mention how I had a weird dream about someone having 2 interviews, and he was shocked and said he had 2 the following day. I said it would be offered the second job, and it would be a dream job with a huge raise and opportunity. He got it and is making 6 figures and is now being nominated for the VP position. And she goes on and on and on. Is this normal? Just coincidence? Any of you guys listening have any history with this? 1-855-BERT Show. Had a dream last night. Someone on my husband's side of the family is going to cheat on their significant other, and it all would get exposed and cause a huge family-wide drama. I am pretty sure I know who it is and am waiting to see if anything happens. This one I have kept a secret because I want to see if it actually will happen on its own within 48 hours without me saying anything. I'll keep you guys posted. Love you guys. Oh, we got to check back with her.
Heck yeah, we do.
Mhm.
I don't know how these things happen, man.
I don't either.
I don't know if this is
But that's
a series of dreams, but if they're coming true, at some point you got to go, I got something going on here.
she has the gift.
She had the gift.
It's oddly specific too. Like if your dreams are that specific and they're coming true, I would think there's something to it.
And I hope a majority of my dreams don't come true.
My dreams be crazy.
They are weird.
I hope that last one she had isn't from her husband's perspective. Like, I hope he didn't cheat on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm waiting for someone on my husband's side of the family to cheat on their spouse.
Yeah.
Here's Danielle. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Hi. Did you have a time where you thought maybe you were psychic and then, okay, now I really believe this?
Yes, I definitely fully believe the listener, the email, for sure. But I have had my own personal psychic moments. This is going to sound crazy, I know. But the day before, it was actually April 30th, 2011. I remember the day. I said to a group of my friends, I was like, there are only two people that I dislike in this world. Osama bin Laden and a kid that I went to high school with.
Wow.
That's the two, huh?
Osama bin Laden was pronounced dead. And I was like, okay, that's a little freaky. And then the next day, the kid that I went to high school with didn't show up to school. And I was like, oh my God, what have I done? And I freaked out. And then I found out that he actually had a stomach bug. And I was like, oh, okay, I need to stop using this.
Okay.
I need to start using my powers for good.
That is quite a discrepancy in two people that you hate.
Yeah, not. What did he do to you?
The Bert Show.